Facebook?
It does. It's actually live on Facebook, as well as it'll be repeated, and we'll be pushing it again. Okay.
You have so many props.
Okay. You're live in 3, 2, 1. You're live everywhere.
Hey everybody, it's Jam and Jamie here from Jam and Leather. Just want to let you know it is Bike Week, and I hope everybody out there is geared up for Bike Week. So that's all I have to say. So this is going to be a fun week. I know that it's raining out there for those that are coming to Myrtle Beach. Obviously, I got the map of Myrtle Beach behind me. I'm going to point out a few locations that you might want to know to go. And also, not to mention, I've got 3 benefit rides that are coming out of Jam and Leather this week. So I want to make sure that you can participate with them if you're going to be in the Myrtle Beach area. We'd love to have you come. Bike Week's a lot of fun. Right now, it's wishy-washy, literally, okay? Because it's wet outside, okay? So we apologize for those that might be coming, but later in the week it should be a little drier. But it looks like it looks somewhat promising for our ride. So we want to make sure that you know that what's going on. And even if you don't want to come and you can't come for whatever reason, maybe you want to show your donation. Drive over here and show your donation, and maybe even participate in our live auctions that will also benefit these charities. So if you want to come and check us out, anyway. I've got Kate over here to help me out. So, hey, Kate.
Hi. Sorry, technical difficulties.
She forgot to give me a microphone.
I did.
And now everybody on TikTok can probably hear me now. So, anyway, so we're going to be on Facebook, every place else. We're live right now, so we appreciate you coming out to Jam and Leather during Bike Week. There's a lot of great locations. Now, obviously, a couple of locations to talk about now. Going from the north to south, this is actually the capital of Myrtle Beach right here. Right here, the capital of Myrtle Beach. Where's that, Kate?
Jam and Leather.
That is the capital of Myrtle Beach right there. So you want to make sure you stop here. And there's a lot of great things. Right around the corner from us is the Rat Hole. So if you want to see it and have some biker games that they have going on there during Bike Week, you want to make sure you check those guys out too. Also, if you want to go to the north end here, you got North Myrtle Beach. Harley Davidson is going to have some vendors. Looks like vendors, or they do have a big tent display out there as well as Barefoot Landing, which is not highlighted here, but it's somewhere in this neighborhood. I forgot where, but it's here. Okay, so that's another location. And then the big party is going to be down the south end. So if you're going to go to Merle's End, which you can't see on my map here, so I apologize for those who can't see, because I think I made it the wrong size. Anyway, it's all the way down there, Merle's Inlet. It's got Coastal Indian. It's also got Spokes and Bones in the Garden City area. It's also got Suck, Bang, and Blow, Coastal Indian, and Beaver Bar. So that's where a lot of the activity will be going on. But we're a daytime destination. We'd love to have you join us during the day. And if you need any leather, well, you know where to come.
TikTok can see their marks where, like, Suck, Bang, Blow and stuff like that.
They can see
their
that?
markings.
Yeah?
But they can't see the map itself.
Well, we got some special guests today, so if you want to hang out with us for a little bit, a special guest for Bike Week, and we're going to talk about the benefit rides, and this is just one of them here. And I got Jerry here to come and talk to us here. He's from American Legion Riders. We're going to be talking about his benefit ride that's going to be this Wednesday. Hey, Jerry, thanks for coming. I appreciate you being here.
I appreciate you helping us out.
We love doing it every time. We like to give back whenever we can. So if you want to check out, we have some more graphics on mbeventguide.com. Remember that, MB as in Myrtle Beach, eventguide.com. Check that out. You can see some more of the information if you're curious of some of the stops, but I'll talk about it now. So Jerry, I just want to share with everybody on TikTok and Facebook and every place else. Tell us about the American Legion Riders.
The American Legion Riders is a group of motorcycle people. We're all veterans and spouses and family of veterans. Mm-hmm. And all of our causes are for veterans. All the money we raise goes to veterans. Mm-hmm. Our biggest fundraising is for Wreaths Across America. Mm-hmm. I like to promote that because it's really something to see. Second Saturday of every year in December, we go and put wreaths. Actually, it's every cemetery across the country puts out wreaths for on the veterans' graves. Some of them are county cemeteries, some national cemeteries, but they're all covered. We do Florence. We raise enough money to do about half of the graves, which is a shame. We can't do all of them. Yeah. We pay $17 a piece for the wreaths, and that's cost. They're made by a company up in New Hampshire, and they're trucked all over the country to different places. Everybody pays the same amount of money. And like I said, we're lucky if we can do half the graves. There's 12,000 graves in Florence, and we do about 6,000. Our other big fundraiser is called the Legacy Fund. The veterans, the KIAs, Veterans Killed in Action since 9/11. We take care of their kids as far as college goes. Any of them that have money problems or housing problems or anything like that, we do that. And that fund also trains service officers. We have service officers that help veterans get benefits, and that costs money. We have to pay for that, and that fund also does that. We have like 6 service officers in the DAV and the Legion Riders or American Legion, just in Conway that I know of, and then of course other counties have their other ones too.
Absolutely.
We're hoping the weather holds out.
Yeah.
Wednesday looks a little bit iffy, but we're going to leave at 10:30 in the morning. I think registration starts at 10, and
Between 9:30 and 10:30, we'll do registration. Kickstand's up at 11, so if you come a little late, it's okay. They might be able to squeeze you in.
some of the restaurants don't open until 11:30. I just found that out.
Okay.
So you don't have to leave too early, but we
Yeah,
have
we got-
plenty of time.
There's a couple of the locations that are part of their run here will be at the Boathouse in Myrtle Beach. They're going to go to Murphy's Law, and they're also going to go to Backyard Bar and Grill. And they'll be back here around 2 o'clock or so, and that's going to be for a leather auction to help support the charity. So if nothing else, come to the auction. We'll have some fun, maybe raise some money.
Yep, we'll have 50-50 door prizes, lots of stuff to give out. So
Absolutely.
everybody
Absolutely.
come.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun little event. Now, just so you know, there are a lot of great bikers out there, and there's a lot of these great clubs. So they might want to see a little better what your colors look like on the back. Let's see. So this is what you'll see on the road for the American Legion Riders. There's a lot of them out there, and you want to make sure you support these guys. And also, this is going to be for Post 111, which is the Conway chapter. They're going to be doing this for us, and we look forward to having you here. So, Jerry, thanks so much for coming. We look forward to a great week. So if you have any questions about the ride, you're welcome to contact the Post 111 in Conway, or contact Jam and Leather, or can go to the MP event card. You can see the graphic, and you see that actually Wreaths Across America and other veteran charities is what they support. So we look forward to taking care of them.
And that poster is all over Facebook.
All over Facebook.
So
All over. Thank you, Jerry. Nice to see you. I
what you guys
appreciate
do
you coming
for
in.
us.
Absolutely.
Really
My
do.
pleasure. We enjoy doing it. Okay, and now we're not done with talking about Bike Week events, so we're going to have another ride here. So let's go. So don't forget, American Legion Riders is Wednesday. So that's going to be Wednesday. Now on Thursday, and usually a lot of our Thursdays in Bike Week, yes?
We have actually a comment
Okay.
off of Facebook
Yes.
from Quincy Cooper.
Okay,
He
Quincy?
said, "Hi, Jamie. Love your leather shirt, Jamie. Like that man's leather vest."
Well, thank you. And his leather vest looked better than my shirt, I think. Whatever. There we go. Now we're going to talk about BACA, Bikers Against Child Abuse. It's a great charity. We've been doing it for several years with them. We're doing it usually on Thursday during Bike Week, and this is the one we're doing for them this time. As you can see, their logo there, and we're going to do the benefit for them on Thursday with registration around 10 o'clock. And we have a couple of representatives from BACA here to talk to us today, as they have in the past. We have Salty and Scoots. So if you both want to come, Scoot's got to be here first.
I'm Scoots.
Okay.
That's
This is Scoot.
salty.
Yes, she's salty. I wonder why they call you that, you know? Do you know why they call you that?
Yes,
Okay.
we all do.
Do you know exactly why?
we all do.
I'd like to
yeah.
know why.
Um,
Do you know what? I want to know from you, not from her.
she says exactly what's on her mind.
Okay. And
As
sometimes
it
it's
should
a
be.
little bit,
As it should be.
sometimes it's a little bit, what?
Salty.
Salty.
Got it. Got it. So Salty is Salty and Scoot, they've been with the club forever, and we appreciate them being here. How long has the club been together? In Myrtle
30
Beach.
in Myrtle Beach is going on what? 10 years? 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Bikers have been around a long time, so I'm familiar with them. Bikers Against Child Abuse. These guys are here to help support the kids that actually may need a little trouble or help with their situations. So I want to make sure. So let's say who wants to take over? Who wants to tell us a little bit about the mission of BACA?
I'll do it.
Okay.
So I misled you. It's in the state. It's been I think 10 or 12 years.
Right.
Up here in our chapter, it's been 5 or 6.
That's right. That's right.
So that's all we do is empower kids. Kids that are abused, we start giving them back their choices as soon as they bring them in. As soon as we bring them into our organization, they get to choose their own road name. They get to choose their own back patch. We give them cuts. all the donations that we receive goes to the children. None of us are paid. We're all volunteers. These children need help. If they need mental health and they can't afford it, we provide it for them. So we do a lot of good things for the children. Best thing we do is we go to court with them, and we give them the strength and the power to be able to say their piece, give their testimony up in the courtroom, and hopefully put that whoever it is behind bars, and for the right reasons.
It must be real powerful to actually see it
Amazing.
come out. Yeah.
Amazing.
So we're going to talk about the bike run that we're going to have. We're going to be on Thursday. We're going to have the registration between 10 and 11 o'clock. Is that what it is? Yeah, 10 and 11 o'clock. So kickstands up at 11. So you want to join these guys on Thursday. And it's going to be a great little ride. We have a couple of different stops on it. And just share the stops. You know what the stops are?
Yes, we are going first
Testing
to
her.
Oscars.
Yes.
Testing her.
It is a test. We're going to Oscars first.
Oscars.
North Myrtle.
Mm-hmm.
Then we head over to, I think we're going to Magoo's as the
Magoo's.
second one.
Yep.
And the third one is Tidal Creek.
Tidal Creek. Okay. What Tidal Creek is?
Tidal Creek Brewery in the Market Common
Market
area.
Commons, yeah. Great couple of stops here. They're very good. Some of them, they're all great supporters of these clubs, and we appreciate them. And they'll take care of the guests that come in. You got a question?
Yeah, actually, so I got a comment from That Bothers Me Too on
Okay.
TikTok. He
Okay.
said, 2 handsome men in leather, I'm in.
I guess I'm out.
I do have something to say. I do have something to say about that. It's rain. You guys are freaking bikers. Stop being babies.
Yeah. Wear your rain suit and come on out.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's it. Now Thursday shouldn't be that bad. We're hoping that Wednesday's ride is going to be good, and we're hoping Thursdays is a little bit better because that's what the weather report's telling me. So we're hoping for a good turnout. But the 3 stops are great, and we look forward to raising some extra money during the charity auction. Now, even if you don't come for the ride or you don't understand, you do want to show your support, they'll be glad to take your registration without a participation in a ride. So that's okay. Same with the American Legion. They'll be glad to do that as well. And also, we want to make sure you come out and sit with us and do the auction with us. So we got a lot of leather items. Actually, we got some really cool TVs and a few other things.
Nice.
Yeah.
Surprise
Yeah.
boxes.
So, I got new stuff in those boxes. You're gonna,
Always bid on a mystery box.
there's no belts.
I'm telling you.
There's no belts in there. There's
Always
no
bid.
belts in there. Wait a second.
Great stuff.
And well, not all.
Well, no,
Anyway,
yeah,
but no, maybe one.
Right.
Okay,
that's what I'm
So
bidding.
I got 2 more comments from Quincy Cooper.
Sure,
on
go ahead,
Facebook.
Quincy.
He said, great charities you're supporting. Prayers going to all the charities you're supporting, Jamie.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for saying so. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to share?
Well,
Please.
I want to mention our trifold.
Yep, absolutely.
I always show it.
Mhm.
They are on the front counter.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody wants one of these and they stop by, they'll be on the front counter. And our helpline is on the back. And then there's a website in here. If you open this up, bacaworld.org. Anybody can go there and find a video that explains our mission. It's about a 7-minute video, and it explains everything that we do right on that website.
Absolutely.
Look on Facebook too. It is. I actually posted the video on Facebook.
Also, you haven't asked, but you always ask for like any kind of experiences that we've had.
Go for it.
All right. So this is what we give to our heroes. This is their little cut. They get this. They get to pick out between 2 patches. And then in the front, it looks very similar to ours. They get to choose their own road name. So whatever is just, something that they come up with, a nickname, whatever, just like we have, Salty. This one says Little Hero. But they get to choose their own road name for that.
Mhm.
And then we give them a Baca pin because it cannot be complete without a Baca pin on it.
Mhm.
And then if they're old enough and they are able to support themselves on the back of a motorcycle, we have a ride team that will bring that child around their neighborhood, around their neighborhood or whatever situation that we're in. We get to bring them on that bike ride for a little bit, and it really empowers them and they get a kick out of it. So it makes them more part of the biker family.
Absolutely.
This is something we give to all our heroes. It's a teddy bear, has a Baca shirt on it, But this is really important. Everybody, every one of them from, 3 and up, it's usually 3 to 18, will get one of these teddy bears. But we actually pass this around to each one of us, and we hug it, and we put all sorts of, hope, courage,
Strength.
and strength into this bear, and we fill it up in
Wow.
front of them so that they could see it.
Mhm.
And then we give it to them.
Mhm.
And then whenever they feel like they need a hug or something, it's like they're kind of taking it out of the bear
That's
for
awesome.
them.
Yeah, that's
And
really
if they
awesome.
need it filled up again, we will do that for them.
Oh,
That's cool.
But yeah, we all go.
It's a little flat. During the summertime, it gets a little sweaty.
So just to say about experiences with these little heroes, there is a little hero that I have, not to be so to give anything else away, but the trust that they learn to build up, especially with grown-ups, like a man and a woman being, bikers, that takes a lot for a child to do.
Sure.
Even for an adult to be, kind of like, hey, how you doing? And try to trust somebody else is hard.
Mhm.
But for these little kids, they're so tiny. And then to have to, the empowerment that we give them, they feel like they can trust us.
That's cool.
They know that they can trust us.
Mhm.
So one of our little heroes asked me to sleep over. Yeah, like, can we sleep over, Salty, please? And
That's cute.
I think that when a child does that,
Mhm.
it empowers us just as it does for them.
Absolutely.
So it just shows you how these kids can become empowered and really learn to trust other adults and try to get back that life
good.
again,
That's good. That's nice.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful experience that you guys that go through so often, and it's like I wish I was there to help you. And this is the only way I do it. I do
Yeah,
it through,
you are
through the
helping.
auction
Yeah,
hours.
absolutely.
To try to make sure that we have a ride available. So make sure you come out. Anything else you want to add?
I had so I have a funny experience.
Okay.
Well, I'm usually one of the people on the ride team. And we have the child on the back, and I usually ask them what they want to listen to because we got these stereos, I want something cranking, so they're happy and they're, So she gets on the bike and I go, so what do you want to hear? She goes, Frozen. So here we are going around the neighborhood with Frozen cranked on my stereo, and she's in the back, and I thought the seat was hot because she was doing this, but no, she was just belting the song out. So yeah, that's great stuff. But it gives them their choice, and that was her choice, and that's what she wanted to listen to.
Absolutely. It's a great thing that you guys do. I'm proud to be part of what you can do. That little bit for me.
It's not a little bit, it's a lot.
It's a lot,
You're
yeah.
very beneficial. Thank you.
Don't be afraid. So, anything else you want to add? Any last minute?
Come ride with us.
Come
Yeah,
on.
come
And
ride.
it might be a little wet, but you want to you're a biker. You can get wet. It's okay. We've been to it a couple of 100,000
We were in the
times.
rain the other day,
Just
the
the other
whole
day.
entire day. We were
Yep.
just riding in the rain, not purposely. The rain on
You
us.
should have seen her. You should have seen. I'll show you the video later of them getting dressed up in their orange jumpsuits with their hoods up, and it was like, all right.
It can be pretty funny seeing these guys on the road. Anyway, let's see the colors on the back so you guys can see what the Baca colors look like. If you see these on the road, make sure you wave to them. They'd like to know that you at least acknowledge the fact that they're out there doing the job that they do. It's amazing. So we appreciate you guys very, very much. And we look forward to the camp coming on Thursday. Registration between 10 and 11. You want to make sure you're here for that. And even if you don't, they'll all be coming back here around 2 o'clock, I would
Yep.
assume.
Yep.
About 2 o'clock or so for our charity auction, which also benefits them. There's a lot of things to auction off, things that you've never seen me bring out before, and no belts. That's all I have to say. Okay, guys.
How's it head?
And if you guys want to join us as an organization, you have to have a background check. FBI background check is one of the major things. You got to be able to ride. And it's a long process. It's at least a year worth of training because you're dealing with kids. At least a year's worth of training. But if you feel like you have it in your heart and you feel it, come join us.
They'd love to have them. They can always use a few more helpers,
Mhm.
that's for sure. Salty, thank you so much.
Thank
It's
you.
lovely
again.
seeing you.
Same here.
It is lovely seeing you too.
I'm gonna go get
I know, you're gonna see her or something, right?
Thank you, guys.
Okay, guys, thanks so much for coming. And we're looking forward to Thursday's Baca ride here. So just in case you're still going to be around for Bike Week in Myrtle Beach, the last one I want to talk about today is the Nam Nights is going to be doing a benefit ride, and it's going to be benefiting the North Myrtle Beach PD Foundation. That's going to be what their ride is all about. That's going to be Friday's ride, and you want to make sure you be part of that. Obviously, registration is between 9 and 10 o'clock. They're going to try to kick stands up at 10:30. So you want to join these guys, be part of their ride. I don't have a representative for them today, but I just want to make sure that you're aware that they're doing a great job as well, raising some extra money. We had a good turnout from last fall rally of all the events, so you want to make sure you join us as well. So we look forward to that. North Myrtle Beach PD Foundation, it does a lot of great service out there for law enforcement or retired law enforcement, things like that. So you want to make sure you're here for that ride too. So show your support. And like I said, we're going to be coming back here around 2 o'clock or so for the leather auction. There's a lot of things other than leather to auction off, so you want to make sure you're here for that. And they're going to be then all three of these rides is going to be some prizes. $150 high score on the bingo ride, because that's what we do. We do a bingo score. Can't do poker run anymore. Okay, that's a county thing. I don't know. Don't you explain? Have somebody explain it to you. Anyway, can't do a poker run, so we're doing a bingo run, and each one of the high score will get $150. That's a gift certificate from Jam Leather. Also, a $100 gift certificate for the second, and the low score actually still wins $50 and a gift certificate from Jam and Leather. So maybe you get yourself a nice new vest or jacket or something. Who knows? So keep yourself protected. That's what Jam and Leather is all about. Want to make sure you're getting all the stuff that you need when you ride. So Bike Week's important. We'd love to see you around Myrtle Beach, and that's basically all I have today. Hey, Kate, anything you want to add today?
No, I think that's about it. As long as the weather is all good and everything, which Thursday and so on will be looking like we're having good weather. However, Wednesday looks like there might be storms.
We'll see how it goes. But even if you want to drive in and show your support, give a little donation for these charities, or participate in the auction. The auction is under tents, so you won't get wet, at least unless it's blowing sideways. You know what happens.
Maybe
But,
talk about the food truck vendors that we have.
Oh, we have barbecue in the parking lot. Should be showing up tomorrow through the rest of the week. We look forward to great barbecue, so we appreciate you coming out to Jam and Leather. Have yourself a good bite to eat. Check out some of the vendors. We have some pretty interesting people out there showing a lot of stuff. And come on, we'd love to see it. Have fun during Bike Week. Drive safe, and don't forget to gear up properly. Wear your leather. Okay, right, guys? So yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and hanging out with us. We'll see you here during Bike Week. We're not going to be doing Fridays lives because we are going to be too busy. We're going to be during the Nam Nights auction. That's what
We
we're
might
gonna do.
sneak a little live in.
They might sneak a live when I'm not looking.
Yep.
It's going to be outside then. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kate, for helping out. Thank you, guys, for coming. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. And we'll see you soon. Thanks for shopping. Jam and